We are still at a mast and we are having various experiences from students. And I am meeting Miss Brittany. Could you introduce who you are to our viewers again?
Nakaita attended Britney, pursuing a bachelor's in medical laboratory science, and I'm a finalist apparently. I'm waiting to graduate in August. So my experiences here at campus, me personally, I didn't start from the bachelor's of medical laboratory science as a course. I started from the faculty of science, then I shifted. And how did I shift? I first did higher education certificate, that is the HEC, which is higher education access certificate, where I did BC, which was biology, chemistry. And for you to get a course in the medicine faculty, you are supposed to get first class, and I got 4.67 as my CGPA. That is from HEC. Then I crossed to the medicine faculty. On crossing to the medicine faculty, I got a bachelor's in medical laboratory science, which I'm pursuing apparently, where I'm going to finish. And my experiences when I joined medical laboratory science, first of all, we medical students were supposed to use dead bodies, or we are supposed to use cadavers, which we are going to use and study on. In the viewpoint that the very first time, we did what? We studied anatomy, we had to use dead bodies. And the very first time we went to the cadaver room, we saw the dead bodies, we unwrapped the dead bodies, and we saw how everything was going to happen and how the studies were going to be. I really got shocked so much because that was the very first time I did what? I got to see a dead body and I'm learning about a dead body. That night was a very hectic night because I had to dream about dead bodies, I had to dream about what I saw. Seriously, experiences in medical school, there are so many. Then secondly, my other experience is ever since I joined campus, in my leadership in HEC, I came, I wanted to be a minister without portfolio, but I lost that vote. I lost by 3 votes. Why? Because my publicity was not so good. But when I went to medical laboratory science, I got very many leadership posts. Why? Because my publicity was too good, and I was in the limelight of many people. So in this medical laboratory science, first of all, as a VP of the NUPMAS chapter, that is vice president, where I was just appointed. Then apparently the GRC MLS, which was also as unopposed, that came in as a very good thing.
Ooh.
But then other experiences, the medical laboratory sector, I've gotten experiences to interact with the live patients, because when you reach your second year to fourth year, you're going to do your things, or you're going to do your hospital work that is on live patients. I've got my experience to interact with different patients, and I've got to know what diseases come along and how people have been surfacing with different diseases in the Western region. That is for the hospital that we have here, which is Mbarara Regional Referral Hospital. Then other experiences are really so many, because experiences come along with challenges. Let me talk about the challenges. The challenges here, the first challenge is the language barrier challenge. Me personally, I'm a Muganda because I'm Nakaita. So then I came to the Western region. The Western region is more of the Banyankole, which are people this side. So this Banyankole, I don't know how to speak Banyankole. So it was very hard for me to coordinate or to interact with the different students. So it became a challenge to me. That's why I couldn't really interact so much with the students. That's the reason as why I didn't get the publicity in the HEC. That's why I was defeated. So then secondly, the other challenge is, we people, when we come here to campus, we are on our own. That independent life, it becomes so hard. You're supposed to think about the school, you're supposed to think about the lectures, you're supposed to think about the food you're supposed to eat that day, you're supposed to think about the breakfast, what are you going to wear, when are you going to wash. Everything is supposed to be on you as an individual. We are used to these things of, mommy, I want breakfast, I want lunch, I want this. Then the schools, they used to give us everything in detail. They used to give us everything from breakfast up to supper, then the security, everything here. But when you come here to campus, it is a different case. So then we go on.
That's for growth.
Yes. So then we go on to other challenges. Other challenges may be lectures here. We have a lot of workload. We have a lot of workload, mostly in the faculty of medicine, because we start lectures from 8 a.m. and finish lectures at 8 p.m. That is from Monday up to Friday. And we also have hospital work vis-a-vis all that. Supposed to program when am I supposed to go to the hospital. Supposed to program when the lectures are ongoing, but I have some patients I'm supposed to work on this day, the other day. So that also becomes a challenge. There are many challenges that come along, but either way, You're supposed to also have God in you. You're supposed to pray to God so that you can overcome these challenges. Pray to God and know that maybe today, God, I'm going for this, but please be with me. Pray to God that God also answers your prayers. There are many things that come along with campus, because when you leave home and come, you're going to meet very many people,
Yeah,
different people from
indeed.
different backgrounds, people from very different homes. So if at all you cling on to God, you can also have a way forward, and God will make things easy for you. Those have been my challenges and experiences.
Wow, that's such a detailed experience, especially with the cadavers when you saw dead bodies and then you dreamed about them. So sorry about that. How would you feel being at mast?
I feel very